the play gets rough. Now that I got my final okay, you're trying so hard to take it all away. I got my education, I got determination, I got imagination. Come on, give me a break. I got my education, I got determination, I got imagination. Come on, give me a break. When I started out my life.
Wow, listen to that. We have got a full studio. How cool. Hello, welcome to Squeal on Bent TV on your community station. That's right, station. Channel 31, had to forget the name there. We have got a huge show for you tonight. We've got heaps and heaps of guests. We have Philip Adams, who is the choreographer of the show Upholster, Joseph Villesi, who is from the selection committee from the Queer Film Festival, and we have, we're over here. No, we're not, we're over here, so where are we? There we go. Michelle Robertson, VAC. Now we're over... I have no idea where I am. But first, before we get on to them, I'm going to introduce you to the Squealers. Of course, on this side we have Michael and Tabitha. Hello, guys.
Hi.
Yes, I just thought I'd do it all in one go. And over on this side... Oh, we're over here. We have Troy and first-time Squealer, Vivian St. James. Hello.
No, not first time, girl.
Is this your... Have you been on the...
Yes.
Oh, I've never seen you before. There you go.
Oh, well.
Oh, there you go. Anyway.
Thank you.
Oh, God, I have no idea what's...
Moving right along.
Moving right along. On news desk, we have the one and only Monique. Hello, Monique.
Hello, Peter.
How are you?
I'm good.
That's good. Now, I have to warn you that I don't know if you've seen shows before, but you may have noticed newsreaders getting harassed. Now, 99% of the time it's by this girl, so she might be getting a few things thrown at her today, so get ready, stay around and see what happens.
Flower bomber.
But before that, we're going to start talking about some news. So, Michael, what have you got for us?
Well, I've just got some internet-type news. I suppose if you're into the internet, you're probably already aware of it anyway, but the planned merger of Advocate magazine and Planet Out is off. So they're not getting together, but due to the fact mainly that Gaycom, the parent company of Gaycom, and Planet Out are merging the two websites. So it's sort of deja vu, like satellite media type, you know, thing. Is it all going to bust, etc.? Yeah. So for all the internet heads out there, that's the news with that merger. And just quickly, I had a story about a pig. And
a pig?
How is Lucy?
She's fine. But there's this pig in Taiwan, and it managed to avoid being turned into sweet and sour pork because it was born with 6 legs.
Oh.
And the farmer just thought, well, he couldn't bring himself to slaughter because the little thing was trying to walk so hard, you know, so it's now a treasured family pet.
6 legs, would it? I suppose it didn't have the...
No.
It's good if they were chickens, because people like a lot of drumsticks sometimes.
They could hybrid that, couldn't they? And Kentucky Fried Chicken would probably snap up the 6-legged one. Because I think the drumstick's more popular of the cut.
I prefer the breast.
And for all those pathetic straight couples out there, Australia's getting its own version of Temptation Island.
Oh, no.
Stay tuned to your local Foxtel channel and you'll probably be in for a
Can you imagine gay Temptation Island? How filthy that would be.
Would last 15 minutes.
You know what I reckon they'd do with the gay Temptation Island? To see if you'd stay together and not stray.
Exactly.
That's what I mean. The minute you walked a corner, it's over. I'm going to do it.
I reckon the couples would actually sit there going, so which one are you going to take? Because I'm taking that one.
I'll be very sad.
Don't do 3-way.
I'll do it.
Now,
Put Queens on with girls. No, I'm joking, girls.
I actually forgot. I actually tried to do meditation before I came here. Look, like it's bloody useless. I don't know what I'm doing. I forgot Richard Morrison, who's painting up here. There he is. He's doing a painting for us for the Bent TV Joy Auction. More on him later. So don't do meditation. It throws you everywhere. Anyway, Tabitha, what have you got to talk about?
Oh, thank you. I'm ready for my close-up right about now. I'll just wait patiently.
That's not good. Oh, there you go. We need the red light!
Yeah. No, of course, the Greek Festival is up and away down in Lonsdale Street, of course, so we'll finish up on the 24th of this month. So get down there if you've never tried Greek culture or Greek food or Greek meat. Get down, you might try a bit.
You're a bit passionate with the Greek, aren't you?
I don't mind a bit of wogging me, no, sweetheart. And also, for the Greek girls, some lovely Greek fish down there, so get down and check that out. They do it with a special touch. And that's going to be cat. Of course, Merry Christmas. Effie Stefanetti's will be down there being camp and funny.
Oh.
So you can go and harass her.
What's the festival called?
Well, you know, because you said it to me before.
Antipodes.
Antipodes, that's right.
Antipodes Festival.
And Yes, so to all the great people watching. Liza Minnelli, she's having some huge problems. She's got to get her hip operated on and her back operated on so she can finally lose those 300 extra kilos she's put on and do a comeback tour.
She's just not.
We do love our Liza, I know, but I'd like to see her come back and do a concert here because she hasn't done like a one-woman one. She only sort of came maybe years ago when I was only a bubby, but she only did Frank Sinatra and Sammy Davis Jr.
Do you think she's ever going to do it?
I think she will. I think, she'll have that.
If there's $1 in it.
If there's money to be made, they'll make it.
I mean, she's a trooper.
And it sort of pisses me off when they're young and successful, they don't come to Australia. But when they're old, they all come out. Like, you know what I mean? I love Streisand, but I hate the way she only came out now.
Yeah.
And, like, Shirley Bassey comes out a lot now. But Shirley always has.
True.
But Shirley Bassey's a stage performer.
She's always come out.
I think we're pretty well known as a dumping ground for has-beens. I mean, but didn't work for Sheena Easton. Or Sheena. I think it got to number 58 in the charts.
Giving up.
Yeah.
Oh, the album.
I think 2 people bought it. News desk. Okay, Monique, over to you.
Peter, thank you. I'll start off with a bit of world news today. I don't know if anyone ever read in the papers or on the TV during this week. The gay activist Peter Tatchell in Brussels tried to arrest Mr. Mugabe he was trying to do a citizen's arrest. Because he brands homosexuals as dogs. And I don't know, if you saw the footage of it, you actually saw Thatchell getting attacked by the bodyguards and then later sort of in a gutter. And it's like, Thatchell, if you do it next time, make sure you've got a whole troop with you. But good work anyway, doing the right thing. In Vancouver, a lawyer says that sick people should be able to get their supply, their safe supply of marijuana from the Canadian government as sources of natural medication, and I'm sure a lot of us would like to move to Canada if that happens, but not happening at the moment. In local news, the big raffle that's going on, you see Richard doing a painting here. Here's our first prize. Tickets available $2 at the street fair, which is it next weekend?
18th.
Yes, it is.
18th, next Sunday. It'll be kicking off at about 2 o'clock. You can buy tickets, $2 per ticket. As I said, first prize valued at $1,000, and if I touch it, $2,000, so it's valued at $2,000 now. There are also girls. Second prize is a girls pack and a guys pack, which I'll show you a bit more later from the things that you can get in that.
Yay.
Oh, we're back. Okay, thank you for that. And no missiles yet, but you wait. Okay, now we're going to go to some footage. Roving reporter Peter Hurley is going to talk to Miss Penny. Off we go.
Penelope.
Hi, Peter Hurley here, roving reporter for Squeal, and I'm here in the kitchen with Miss Penelope, who's got something really special to talk about.
Well, Peter, do you know where I'm going to be on Sunday the 18th of March?
I don't know, Miss Penelope. Tell us all about
the
it.
Northside Street Party, which is so exciting.
Oh, where's that going to be?
Well, it's going to be somewhere on the north side.
Peel Street?
Peel Street, I believe.
Could be Peel Street, yes.
Could be Peel Street. And there's going to be raffle tickets to be sold to raise money for Joy Melbourne and Bent TV.
And so there ought to be.
And lots of shows and fairy floss. And lots of great people coming up and saying hello to you.
Which is always nice.
People you want to meet and people you don't want to meet. It's going to be great fun, and I'm going to be there and Peter's going to be there, so we hope you'll be there as well.
We do.
There you go, that was oh, there we go. The fabulous Miss Penelope. I'm sorry, Miss Penelope, I called you Penny. I'm blonde, I'm tired. What can I say? Vivian, what have you got for us?
Well, I'd like to discuss some of the more important issues that I've seen in the media. For example, Michael Jackson. He's just actually revealed his new face, which is here.
Oh my God, it's frightening.
Can you zoom in on that?
Oh!
That's bad.
And there's some other snaps, I'll show you those.
Is that LaToya?
No, it's Michael. He's had a new nose.
It's lighter than
Actually, a
Latoya.
ski jump.
No, and actually commenting on how much he looks like Liz Taylor.
But Liz is next to him and they look nothing like.
That's what I think.
Oh, they do. She's like a thin version. It's
No, it's more
shocking.
like a white Diana Ross.
And one more important issue. I know you can't sleep because you don't know what happened to Pamela Anders being stalked.
Oh, no.
But it's okay. They've arrested the culprit, who was a 27-year-old
thank
woman.
God.
So.
Oh, that's right. It was a
all
woman,
fine.
wasn't it?
It was a woman.
Everyone has a stalker nowadays. I tell you, not anything.
I've had one.
You're nobody until you've nobody until you've had one.
Exactly. So you're someone. You're the
I've
only
been stalked,
somebody.
yeah.
What was it like?
Oh, I actually find it quite funny.
Yeah.
Because I don't take anything really seriously, so I used to entertain him. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Head job.
No!
Sorry.
Everything comes down to sex with you, doesn't it? Smutty queen. Dirty
Tune in to the untold story of Tabitha next week. But till then, Troy, quick, get off them.
I came across this little bit of news about China. It's now declared that homosexuality is no longer a mental illness.
About bloody time.
The China Psychiatric Association, it's actually finally taken homosexuality... and it's putting speech therapy back on homosexuality from its list of mental illnesses. About bloody time. I mean, you know,
What are they calling it now, though?
oh, I don't
Just
know.
a mental defect.
I mean, they're still sort of behind a lot with, you know, people getting harassed and stuff like that, sort of. But anyway, and on to something a bit more exciting. If you happen to be in New York on the 14th of March, like I'm planning to be, you can audition to be one of Madonna's male dancers or female dancers at a concert.
Oh, God.
So I'll be off to audition to that, I think. She's not audition.
Yeah,
But it's just amazing. But you must look between 18 and 30.
Oh, I can still do that.
You can be older, but you just got to look between there. So, you know,
have a body like, yeah.
yeah.
Speaking of bodies, Richard, how's it going up there?
Going good, yeah. It's getting very colourful, very bright, lots of reds and feathers.
Now, what's it inspired by? What now?
It's mostly just all different aspects of gay culture.
Okay.
Toy boys, drag queens, lesbians, muscle boys. Just aspects.
Okay. Very huge, very big, and I'm sure.
Very bright.
Very bright, isn't it?
And leading up to the Art at the Peel raffle, which should be, so I'm going to be there, and it should be good fun.
How'd you get into painting?
My madness.
Okay. Madness.
Do you take drugs when you paint? No, some people do take drugs.
No, I don't touch
No,
it.
we were
I get
talking
it
about that
naturally.
before the show.
Yeah.
Not in the 50s, 60s, 70s. It's been a clean
No
life all his
recreational
life.
drugs.
Wow.
no.
God, because a lot of people
Just
take
purely-
acid and stuff and then they start creating.
Yeah.
Not even a chuff.
Just make a bit reef.
Some people just do it to perform, you know.
Well, we're gonna wind up this particular segment. Come back. I promise I'll have my brain in. And because we're talking, there you go. We're talking to Philip Adams from Upholster next. Thank you. Come back. I feel much better now. Thank you.
Baby, come back. You're a lonely heart.
Your disco. Your disco.
Your disco. Your disco. Your disco needs you. We're sold on vanity.
Philip Adams choreographer.